Good morning. So today, since we're getting closer to Thanksgiving and Christmas, we're doing a special segment on how to do labels. So we're going to be using Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Word in order to create custom labels that's going to be easy to print, and all you do is type the addresses of yours and also the people that you're sending these letters to. And once we do that, we'll get the addresses, city, state, zip, name, last name, and we'll do a mail merge. Mail merge is something that makes labels so much easier to do. We're done with that. I'll show you exactly how you can print the labels as well and how to stick them on an envelope and post them. So let's start. First thing I did was open this blank Excel sheet and I've zoomed in and a little bit. Let's make the correct one. Okay, mouse point styles. And make it. That's that's good enough. All right, so a lot of people told me that they cannot see my cursor, so this should be very green and very large. All right, so first thing, let's do name, a column for name, a column for last name. Next, we'll do address. Next, and zip code. All right, so the easy method to do is create at least 5 labels with your own name, address, city, state. Because when you're posting something, the first of something that right. So if you can see this image, it shows this is an envelope. So to the top right hand corner is going to be your stamp, and to the top left hand side is going to be your name, address, street, and zip, and then to the middle bottom is going to be the person you're sending it to, their information. Okay, so back to making the labels. So once I've created a template with name, last name, address, city, state, zip, I will put my name, Neil, last name, L, address, let's put 46. Good. Late. I'm just gonna make these up. All right, so city is gonna be say state is gonna be Texas. Okay, and I'm gonna copy this maybe like 5 times. That way I have 5 labels for the 5 people that I'm sending. So you need the same amount of labels for your own city, state, zip address, and the same amount. So they should be a 1-to-1 ratio of the number of people you're sending stuff to and number of labels that you've created for yourself. Let's say Delete. And his address is 52 Pepin, and he is lost. Says zipcode. Next person. And 77. Okay. Uh, right, so as you can see, I have 5 labels with my name in it, the rest 5 with friends or family, whoever I want to send labels, gifts. Right, so I'm going to highlight the entire section with all my data. I'm going to go up here where it says insert. I'm going to click under the tables tab. I'm going to click table. It's going to make it into a table. The first thing it's asking is where is the data for your table? Since we highlighted it, it already has the data. And then the next question is, my table has headers? Yes, it does. So I checked that. Okay. Right, so once it's become a table form, it's going to be alternating rows between different colors. And created this, and this is all we need from Excel. So I'm going to save the document, file, save as. I'm going to save to my local document. I'm going to name it as gifts. Save this Excel. Okay, we're good on that. After you've created your address book with Excel, now we're going to go to Word document, search Word, enter. Wow, why is it created? Okay, I was playing around with Word documents and making a bunch of automation files, so that's why I have like 12 opening at once. That is a different job that I'm working on. Okay, so forget about that. When you open Word, it's going to be usually like and a blank document, so blank document. There we go. this is your Word document and just a blank document, plain old simple blank document. After we open that, we're gonna go to mailings. And if you don't have this mailings tab, this is how you'll be able to get it. Go to File, Options, Customize Ribbon, and then search for mailings in here. And if you already have it, it's going to be right here. If you don't have it, then click on it and then click the add, and it's going to be on your main tab. I already have it, as you can see, it's mailings right here, and it's checked that if it's not, if you don't have it or it's not showing up, make sure it's checked here and make sure it is in this list of main tab. Click OK, and you should have it. All right, so we're going to go to mailings. And under mailings, I'm going to do start mailing merge. I want to do step by step, that way I can show you how to do it. That way it's easier for you. But once you get a hang of it, you can easily use these shortcuts to get to the process that. Let's do step by step. All right, I want to create labels. I'm going to create label, create next. All right, label options. This is where we're going to use label you have. So I'm using Avery number 5161, and this is two columns with 10 rows. This is what I'm going to be using, so I'm going to first search for Avery. It's called 5161. This one. Okay, 5161. Click OK, and now you can see it's formatted the way the labels are. As you can see, it's one column here, and multiple different rows. So once we do that, I'm gonna click next. I'm gonna click browse existing list because we created a list in our documents, and the list was under an Excel file called gifts1. So gifts1, open that file. It's on sheet 1. Click OK, and also make sure that if it has headers and labels, you don't want your uh, mailing merge to start with those headers, because the headers, you don't want a sticker for headers by themselves. I'm gonna click this, and if your mail merge does not have headers, you can unclick it. Click OK, and now you can see that these are the data points that I created in gifts1 Excel file. These all look correct, so I'm going to click. And once you're at this page, this is where you will format it and edit it to your liking. I'm going to do so in this. Next, I'm going to be arrange your labels. I'm going to click on items. And from here, we will do, I want it formatted as last name, comma, first name, and then a new line that will have address. The next line will have city, state, zip code. So let's do that. I'm going to do last name first, then name, next line, city, state. As you can see, while I'm clicking those items, they're all putting into one line. I don't want this all into one line, so once I've put them in the orders that I need them, I'm going to click close here, and now we can format it. I want last name, comma, space, first name. Then on a new line, I'm going to click enter. That brings address on a new line. Next, I want city state zip on a separate line, so it's going to be a 3-line sticker. So city, city, comma, space between state, and then space between state and zip. All right, I think this is how I want it, but we can do a preview and see how it does. So once you've selected the way you want it formatted, click on this button that says Update All Labels. This will rearrange all the rest of the labels according to the format of the first one that you set. Update all. Next, I want to preview what it looks like, so I'm going to click Next Preview Labels, and you can see it's got my last name, comma, first name, my address, and then my city, comma, state, and then zip code. These are the labels that I want them to look like. And you can also format it accordingly if you want it to be like a different font. Click on it. I will Arial first one. And you can go back and do update all if you want it formatted in that font. This one, let's say, to be font. Third one, I be font to horrible. Let's not. Let's Bradley hand. All right, so that way we'll have 3 different options and we'll see what it looks like. Once you're done formatting and editing, and if you wanted the same format on all of them, then go back and then update on all labels. But I'm fine with it. I'm just showing you how it's. Once you're good with how the labels look, create, click on next, complete the merge, and now you should be ready on to did not see how my centering is. Okay. Once you're done with that, you can click on print and it'll print the document. On the bottom here, you can see how many pages. I don't want to print image. Testing like you can do all. Okay. And this is my printer. So I will pause the video and so let's test it out one more time. I'll print it. So I'm going to print. Okay, so it's making a noise and it's printing. Right. This is what my labels look like. Make it full screen. Okay, so we went through the whole steps of how to create a mail merge, and now we're at the end of the video. And I'm going to show you how to, once you've created these labels, you can see it's got, and I can easily peel them off. Once you've created the labels and you're good to go, this is how you format it. That's so this is going to be a blank envelope. Okay, so this is your envelope. Um, the top right-hand side of your envelope is going to be yeah, the top left-hand side is going to be your information, your name, address, city, state, zip, and in the middle here is going to be the person who you're sending it to. So Neil Patel is mine. Peel the label and I'm going to stick it the top. Okay. The top left-hand side is going to be your information, as you can see, and then the bottom middle is going to be we're sending it to Angular. Okay, so you can see it looks much better with the label, and you can also style it accordingly. So stamp here. Here is going to be your information, and the bottom is going to be the information of the person you're. And I guess that is an easy way to send labels during this Christmas and Thanksgiving season. Hope my video helped you and hope you can do more mail merge and different aspects. So another use of mail merge is if you want to automate like a gift card or send marketing information. Many times marketing agencies will have the address, name, and information of their clients. And one of my previous roles, it was they'll send me a list and I would create a custom template of like marketing email or chain that you want to send, and then just do mail merge and change the name. So the field of name is the only thing that changes, but the letter is still the discounts and all that information is still the same. The only thing that's changing is the name. So there are many uses of mail merge, and this season is going to be much easier if you can automate things like this and make it easy on yourself and send things to your loved ones. Have a happy Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, and I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks.